all started with 5 people. We were on a military sailboat. A huge, damn military sailboat. The captain was controlling the sail. Oh man, I hope this boat doesn't crash. And then you know what happened? It crashed. Boom. Then we washed up on a mysterious island. But this island was not really like an island at all. And I mean like at all. We tried to get out, but there was a wall with a huge air vent. Sadly, I was too fat to fit. So I kept exploring, trying to look for other survivors. Luckily, the 5 people were alive. So we just made camp in the middle of nowhere. But then I heard a very strange noise. What the hell was that? 5 more minutes. What happened, Owen? I heard a noise. You woke me up for a noise? Yeah. I kept thinking about it, and then it happened again. But then there was scratching. I wondered what that was. So I went to check it out. I would soon regret that. What I saw made me in disbelief. I then turned on my flashlight that I magically survived in the water. I got it off Timo, if you were wondering. And then, out of shock, I saw a goddamn velociraptor eating one of the survivors. And then it started chasing me. I then ran, like if a ghost was chasing me. Rah! Help! Help! Huh? Oh, Jesus! Huh? That dinosaur was more locked in than ground beef. I don't know why I said that, but yeah. It was locked in, chasing after us. We then ran far, far away. Good thing it didn't catch up to us. But that poor survivor sadly did not make it. I looked back, and then I was wondering, how on earth are dinosaurs still alive? We stayed up the entire night after that. We could not even sleep without that thing. We could just see the horror, the terror right in his eyes. Everyone just stayed there, shocked. Really shocked. Good thing I had my Temu flashlight that flashed up the entire camp. Owen, turn that off! It's blinding my eyes! No, we need it. It's gonna attract the damn velociraptor. Oh yeah, right. Is that better? Yes, damn it. We're gonna feed you to the velociraptor if you do that again. Oh, okay. Sorry. The next day was pretty dark and cloudy, so we went to look out for materials. Sadly, I could not use my 20-cent Temu flashlight because they would have fed me to the velociraptor. But that got me wondering, are there more dinosaurs in that thing? And if there is, what is it? Then we all went out into groups of two. One person stayed at the camp. And of course, that was the conductor. He was just making sure that I could not use my 20-cent Temu flashlight. Oh, and stop talking about that damn flashlight. Oh, okay, sorry. And then I split up from my teammate because he was being mean. And then I saw some plants, like a forest. I then walked over there. But as I was going there, I heard a loud bang in front of me. And that thing was pretty weird. Hell no. I'm out. Turns out there is more than one damn dinosaur. People found some materials and we made a little fire. Then we fell asleep for that first time in that camp. And then again in the morning, it was so dark. I think it was nighttime, but it was the morning. I checked my watch that randomly worked during that time. We just kept hearing. So then I woke up and checked it. And then I turned on my 20-cent Temu flashlight. Hello? Bah. I turned off my flashlight immediately and then screamed. Ah! Everyone woke up and then saw. It was just a damn triceratops. Would triceratops talk like a sheep? Bah. And then it walked away. Then we all again went out to look for materials, and then I went to that random forest spot. And there was a barrier. What is that? So I went over to it. And then I climbed it. Ugh, there's so many weeds. Ugh. There's so many weeds here. Dang, these things are huge, man. So then I went out exploring. Nothing usual. And then I found a dirt area. I went to go investigate, and then I saw a random fin. It was like a shark fin, but I didn't really know what it actually was. So then I got closer to it. I don't know why I did that, and I soon regretted it. But then I went over to it, and it terrified the hell out of me. What is this dirt area? What is that? A fin. I'm gonna go over to it. Sir, do you want to talk about your car insurance? Bah. Ah, boom. What was that? I was then rescued by my friends. Oh, hey there, Owen. We're almost out. And then I woke up back at camp. Where's my 20-cent Temu flashlight? I might have left it when I banged over there. Dang it. I love that flashlight. But that dinosaur sure did scare me a lot. I later found out that it was a Dimetrodon. I don't know how to say it, but it was one of those, and it scared the heck out of me, or the hell, or whatever. So then we stayed at camp for the rest of the night, and then for the rest of the week, we stayed out looking for supplies. Nothing out of the ordinary. Until one day, we all stumbled upon something. We went over to the dead. We went over to the dead survivor. Yeah, I think he's dead, guys. Anyway, and then basically I started searching him. And then I found supplies, so then I left. And then I brought it back to base. Good thing it was food. And that fatty had a lot of food in his pockets. So then we started eating, and we stayed at camp for a while. And then again, and then last week, and then after the last week, we then went back over to explore, all of us in a group. And then we saw something again out of the ordinary. We heard snoring. What is that noise, guys? I don't know, Owen. Should we go check it out? Yes, maybe it's food. Why would food snore, dummy? Oh, yeah, right. But we should still go check it out. Alright, sure. We had to go for 20 miles to go to that snoring. It turns out it was a trap. We were looking, and then good thing that dude had a small flashlight. And then we're and then another velociraptor. It was two velociraptors trying to get us. And then one jumped over the fence. I dropped my flashlight and kept running. And ran until I could finally get somewhere safe. Turns out this is not just a regular island. It's Dinosaur Island. Dinosaur Island coming. Episode 1. Pilot